Good morning. It's gonna be kind of a weird week this week because we had yesterday off because of Labor Day, and then I have a house where we're supposed to start, and the lady hadn't given me the colors. It's for kitchen cabinets, so I sent her a message, and she said that we were supposed to start it, I think, tomorrow. She sent me a message that they were doing counters, and if I could wait a couple of days to do it. So I said yeah. So it's not gonna be a couple of days. It's gonna probably be a few weeks because I'm booked. We were supposed to start, I think we were supposed to start Wednesday, and she says, "Can you do it Thursday?" And I said no. So I don't know. I think some people just think I'm not booked out or whatever, but it's okay. We'll figure it out. Hector's at this house already. I'm gonna have him start cleaning up, and we'll go from there. See what happens. Well, we're all done at this house. Turned out pretty good. The kitchen. We did the counters, but that's what the kitchen looks like. This is agreeable gray from Sherwin-Williams, and ceilings, baseboards, and doors are a color called classic white from Don Edwards. It's a really pretty classic, just like a really pretty white. I don't feel like walking all the way up there right now. It looks way nice compared to when I first walked into the first day. It's beautiful. So we're done. Go home. A ver, ¿qué te pareció aquí?
Muy bien, está bonita, quedó bonita.
¿Te gustó cómo quedó?
Sí.
Sí. ¿Qué hiciste el fin de semana?
Tacos de pastor.
¿Y cómo estuvieron?
Todos bien ricos. Ya que vamos a acabar todos.
¿Qué te pasó en la nariz?
Oh, me pegué. Me puse un... ¿Cómo se llama? Pegué con la puerta del carro. Por andar distraído.
Porque la gente va a preguntar qué le pasó a
No, me pegué con la puerta de mi carro.
My neighbor gave me a pellet grill, and Hector's gonna pick it up and take it home. So he's gonna start making ribs and brisket and tacos al pastor and all kinds of good stuff. ¿Qué vas a hacer? ¿Qué vas a hacer? Primero, ¿qué vas a hacer?
Ribs.
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 A ver, cántame. Cántame lo que te enseñé.
Nah.
Sí, a ver. La última vez no se oyó muy bien porque estaba el aire acondicionado. ¿Cómo va el corito?
No.
A ver.
No, ya no dio.
He sings the song. Ya no estés triste, desalentado. Yeah, I sing that to him whenever I think he's sad. So time to go home.
So I am going to baseball practice for the first time. And
Are you excited?
yes,
What position do you think you're gonna play?
center field. I saw my friend.
Oh yeah? That's cool. We're back home. What'd you think of that?
It was fun. A lot of people didn't know how to play baseball like me.
Well, you did good. Yeah, you did good. I mean, for being your first time playing organized sports like this, and what'd you think of everything you're learning?
It was fun.
Yeah? Think you did good? Mm-hmm. Excited? Mm-hmm. We'll see you tomorrow. Well, good morning. I'm out with this guy for a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go get materials and stuff for a job we're starting. For a job that we're starting. And then what else? I gotta go see a job in Phoenix, and I'm gonna drop Junior off at my parents' house. So that's the plan for today. That's what we're doing. So I'm back at Los Sendas, that big house we painted a while back, about 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, where my Don Edwards rep showed up, and I gave Hector that hat and stuff, and we're doing the garage floor here now. This is gonna be like a long-term customer where we do like a bunch of stuff for them, and we'll go from there. See what happens. Oh, it looks like they got their pot here already. Oh no, wrong house. Because they're moving from California, but they wanted me to get the garage done and stuff before they move in. So I'm just gonna today kind of the cabinet job got postponed. I don't know if I said that yesterday, but it scheduled me almost the same day that the granite was going to come in. So I pushed it back. So I was kind of in the lingo today, not knowing what I was going to do. So Hector didn't work. So I'm going to get started and gather materials up for this thing. So should be a good day. Then I'm going to go to Phoenix, I think. So good morning. Stayed busy yesterday. Got home and stuff and watched the baseball game and just did some stuff. Now I'm out here back. I'm gonna do this garage floor. Hopefully I'll be able to grind it today and put down the epoxy and the flakes. That's the plan for today. It should. It's taking about 3 hours to grind it, and then go do the flake and then do the epoxy and the flakes. We'll see. See what happens. Should have a good day. There, I'm done grinding. Hector's almost done with the walls. And then we'll pick up the flakes right now, and then we'll start. So I prep the floor. Now it's got to vacuum it. He's got to do some edges. Done. Okay, Hector. You're looking good. All right, we're looking great. We're about to start putting down the epoxy. Hopefully finish by about 2:30. About 2:30, 2:45. It's ready to go. It's all prepped. Putting up the caulking areas, just filling some cracks. There you go. We finished. We applied all the epoxy, all the chips. I closed the garage, but that's what it looks like. It looks good. And we'll be back tomorrow for a little bit more. A ver qué pasa. Good morning. Good morning. It's Friday. We're gonna go finish this epoxy floor. It's a big one, but I'm not doing it alone today. So it was really big. It was like, I don't know, like almost 1,000 square feet. So I was able to charge them pretty good. So it's worth it to bring Hector. He's gonna get there right now because we painted the whole inside of the house, and then I'm gonna go back in a few months and they want me to paint the cabinets, and then in the future they want me to paint the outside. So we're gonna. She was painting some baseboards, so I told her we just go do it for her real quick. So Hector's gonna get there at 7:30 to start the baseboards inside. And then I'm gonna get there about 8:15 or so, 8:30. And we should be done with the garage by like 8:30, 9:30. Yeah, by like 1. Then I'm gonna stop by the shop and paint this customer that we just finished last week, or that we finished Monday or Tuesday. That we painted the full interior and the cabinets. Text me that why I didn't paint the bathroom cabinets. And I said, because you didn't tell me to. And they sent him a screenshot of the text message he sent me when he only wanted the kitchen. He says, oh, I'm sorry. He says, can you paint the bathroom vanities as well? So I'm gonna go right now and remove the doors so I can paint them back. So I can paint them when I'm coming back home. Stop by the shop and paint them. So I might send Hector there tomorrow to go paint the boxes and get that going. We'll see. Well, I'm almost here, but Just gonna try to finish this up. Had to stop at Dunn Edwards and get some stuff, but what I've been doing, because the garage floor industry is very competitive. I've said it before, there's guys, companies that are charging a lot, like a lot. And then you got the companies that, or guys that are charging very little, you know, they're using stuff from Home Depot, or, you know. So I try to stay in the middle. I've been saying this, but it's difficult even there because there's a lot of competition. So one thing that I started doing on this job to see how it went, I threw in painting the garage door wall, the garage walls. So it doesn't cost me very much more, you know. It cost me like 3 gallons of paint and, you know, an hour and a half of labor. So they seem to have liked the idea. So I might start doing that in the future, wherever I can. Throwing in painting the garage door, the garage walls, because I need to try to set myself apart, you know, from competition. And I know I'm not gonna compete with the big guys, like those big companies here in the valley. They got like Cardinal and like Galaxy or Guardian coatings, and there's a lot of them. A lot of people are doing it, but those guys are charging a lot, you know. I did a garage, a big garage, an RV garage. I painted the inside and outside of the RV garage, and the lady told me that they paid close to $7,000 for the garage floor. It's like 1,300 square feet or whatever. That's a lot of money. But I'm not gonna compete with those guys because they have so much money in advertising. They're, can't compete with those guys. But I can compete with the small companies that are, you know, they're doing less quality work, because I'm using the same stuff that the big guys are using. And those big companies, they're actually using this stuff called polyurea. And from all the research that I've done and all the professionals I've talked to, the classes I've taken for this, polyurea may not be the best solution for garage floors. The reason these guys use a polyurea is because it dries super fast and they're able to do a garage floor in 1 day. And that's why these companies use it. And then they put a top coat on. But what I do, I use the base coat, then I chip just like the way that they do. And before I put my clear top coat, I put a chip seal. So you're actually getting 2 coats instead of just that one top clear coat. And that polyurea, it's not moisture tolerant. So if there's any moisture in the concrete, you're gonna have problems. The stuff I use is moisture tolerant. You can actually use paint the garage floor or throw down the coating with it being a little damp, even the garage floor. You don't want to do that, but in case you have to, you do. So I don't know. I'm gonna start throwing in painting the garage, because if someone's spending that much money to do their floor coating, you know, might as well make the garage look good too, you know, the walls. So I'm gonna start throwing that in every once in a while and see how that goes. And I'm on track to, I wanted to do an X amount of garage floors this year, and I'm on track to hitting that goal. So I should hit it. And if I do, I'm gonna start getting way more into it next year. But Eddie and I talked about it, and I had a goal for this year. And if I hit that goal, then I'll invest a little bit more money, and it'll be a little bit better for us. I won't have to work as hard. So we'll see. I'm almost here. Hector's almost done with the baseboards. So here we go. Chip seal down. It's all sealed. Now I'm going to do a couple of touch-ups on the walls. Once I'm done with the touch-ups on the walls, we're gonna put a top coat on. So we'll be done in about 2-3 hours. We're all done here. That's the way it turned out. It's drying. So we cross it, like each square gets like 3 or 4 coats as we cross everything. So and it's great. People are really happy. Now I gotta go to the shop and paint those doors. It's only 2:10, so I should be home by about 4:30. We'll see. So we're done here, and going home now. Hector took off a little while ago, and I got paid. I love getting paid on a Friday. I got paid on a Friday. That doesn't happen all the time, but it's nice when it does. And it's really nice when I hadn't seen. I sent them this quote. I don't know, like 2-3 months ago, and I painted their inside, and then we did the garage floor, and I never looked at the quote again, and because I never changed my quotes, whatever it is, that's what it is. And she says, she goes, oh, come on in. And she goes, do you need it? Because we painted like an extra door for her, and just like little things that we did. And it was okay because it was during our downtime of when we were waiting for things to dry. And she says, do you need to add anything extra for the door you painted and the baseboards and stuff? I said, no, that's fine. They're an older couple, really nice people. And then she says, okay. And I thought it was a totally different number. And she goes, okay. And she goes, I go, no, I don't need to change my quotes. And she showed me the paper. She goes, okay, so this is good? I said, yeah, it's good. And it was like $1,000 more than I remember. So it was nice. I love getting paid on a Friday and a little bit extra than I thought. It's great. I love it. So I gotta go to the shop really fast, and I'm gonna paint these doors, but I'm gonna stop by Dunn Edwards, then Home Depot, and deposit my check. When I was young, we used to go pick bellotas with my grandparents, and we used to go to Nogales every year. Right outside Nogales. For like a weekend or whatever. To go pick bellotas. My mom brought me some. I went to Douglas, and it brings back good memories. One time we went, and I took my uncle Gabi to walking, and he fell. We were up in the mountains and he fell. And I made him walk all the way back to the camp. Turns out his ankle was broken. And I would tell him, keep on walking. It was fun. Not him breaking his ankle, but it brings back good memories. It was really fun. We used to take our dirt bikes and our mini bikes and stuff, and ATCs, and it's crazy how many good memories something so small can bring you. But finishing up here at the shop.
I came to Dick's Sporting Goods, and we were passing by, and I just saw a lot of Corvettes, Lamborghinis, all that stuff.
Those are Cobras and a couple Porsches, I think, huh?
Yep. I think they're having like a party or a meet and greet, something like that.
How was your weekend? Tell us how your weekend went.
So I went to baseball practice. I got hit in the face. It hit the ground, and then it hit my chin. And a day later, right there, it hurt so bad I couldn't. It hurt to eat and to talk, but it doesn't hurt anymore.
Where'd you go right now? A little while ago.
We just went to Nana and Tata's house because it's grandparents' day, and it's super cloudy, as you can see there. Yeah.
What are your plans for the week?
The plans for the week. I go to the baseball game on September 16th. 15th, if I'm correct. Against the Cubs. I still have a feeling we're going to lose terribly. But, yeah, that's my plan.
Why are you going to lose terribly?
Never mind, I shouldn't say that because we won like 3 or 2 games against them, so.
Yeah, we won 3 games.
3 games out of like 4 or 5.
But this week you have practice, a couple practices, huh?
Yep. Yes, sir.
And then on Saturday we're going to go to the Cubs game. Are you excited for baseball?
Yes, very.
How do you think you're doing on your team?
I'm doing pretty good. And my team is this Reds. Not the Cincinnati Reds, just the Reds.
And what position are you playing?
I expected to be like outfield, but I'm really good at shortstop and second baseman. I'm really good.
Where do you want to play?
I'll play anywhere. I just want to be on the team.
So you'll do anything?
If I have to be catcher, I'll be catcher. Just put me on the team.
Would you pitch?
Yes, I would.
You think you'll be any good at pitching?
No. Yeah, that's how it's been going. And that's what we're gonna do.
Did you have a good weekend though?
Yes, very fun.
That's a big one.
So, goodbye. See you next week.